The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today. And with
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Claxton in at the power forward. Now Green, James Harden missing on the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris passes to Green. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
With good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw this game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 4-point game. Not going to go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And see what the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Harden can't hit.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Harris kicks to Green. Simmons against Harden. Passes to Harris. Had the space there, but it's offline.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Irving with the steal. And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Embiid. Over Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Curry with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Now, you can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Irving looking for an opening. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Outside Irving. Wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia leading by 4. Thybulle kicks to Howard. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
he's an all-star
No kidding.
last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Here's Harris. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Howard trying to free himself up. Harris's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. Irving passes to KD. And KD throws it down.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do as a defender when Durant drives. I'm just glad I never have to deal with it.
Now here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Harris. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Irving dishes to KD. Good on the bucket. KD's got 6 points.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And here is Milton. Here's Thibault. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Howard is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Here's Tolliver. Back to Milton. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Maxey. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
Here's Harden.
Oh! Textbook. Oh, wow. In your face. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb athlete.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Here's Tolliver. Shoots over Brown. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
I mean, just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and Harris subbed in for Durant. Here's Claxton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Korkmaz. And it's off from three-point range. Nets trail by 5. Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden's shot is off. Tolliver the pass to Korkmaz. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Thibault. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brown outside. Back to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, the bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
Passes it to Tolliver. Hill kicks to Tolliver. Here's Thibault. Good D by Jordan.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And drafted 42nd back in 2018 out of Miami, Bruce Brown has shown himself to be a rugged two-way guard.
Yeah, he's a second-round steal. Yeah, he competes at the defensive end of the floor, and the shooting numbers are trending in the right direction.
Here's Claxton. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Outside Hill. High post Howard. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Good on the jump shot. Howard's got 6. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Harden with it. He's got 6. And it's sent back by Howard. And they get it back. Harden the pass to Jordan. Yep, it counts.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Harden.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hill inside, guarded by Harden. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, just spectacular in the open floor. When Harden's coming downhill, you're at his mercy.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Jumps up, and the jam by Harden.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hill with him. He's picked up by Jordan. It's hauled in by Claxton. It's Brown with the drive. Yep, that one goes.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
9 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, Thibault, they need this. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. They got motivated in that. And that should...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. The free throw drops for Embiid.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Irving with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
And stolen by Simmons. And Curry, here we go. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Curry. Simmons got his first bucket in this one. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Embiid's shot is good.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
Now, here's Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Irving to stop the run. He lays it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Simmons. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Taxi's checked in for Ben Simmons. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Joel Embiid. And here's Irving. He's got 9. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And Irving is unguardable in the pick and roll, especially with how he cuts apart the D with his passing.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Embiid inside. He's against Jordan. And the dunk by Embiid.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Right side, Irving.
Now look, this is nice. I love how Irving challenges the defense. Great at forcing the D to foul him while shooting.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Simmons is checked in. Outside Curry. And the pass to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a poster.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. High post, KD. He's against Green. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The kick out to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Irving passes to Shamet. Nets passing it around. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry's got the ball. Embiid, no good. Nets trail by 6. Irving passes to Durant. Plenty of space. That one wide left. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. On its way from Curry for 2. And Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
Outside Irving. Outside Durant. then Durant with the dunk.
I mean, stretch Armstrong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length is just unreal.
And stolen by Irving. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Jordan outside for Griffin. Jordan. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Pass to Embiid. They get a hand on it. Irving with the steal. Here's KD. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Anthony Tolliver out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Thybulle on the wing, guarded by Harden. And that one, good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden dishes to Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Lots of room. And he swishes it right through.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
Tolliver the pass to Thybulle. And here is Milton. Howard against Brown. Pass to Milton. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Harden surveying the D. Passes it to Claxton. Here is Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Brown. Good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Harden kicks to KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Milton with it. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Harden the pass to Claxton. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Green, the pass to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3.
As if there was any question, Harden with the big-time play.
Harden against Simmons. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Curry passes to Embiid. Outside for Curry. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That's good from Irving.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
1:30 left to play here in the fourth. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Oh, rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Now Harden. From deep. Here's Jordan. Outside for Griffin. And there's the pass to Harden. This one for three. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
When the game is up in the air, Harden delivers. Easy to understand why he is seen as one of the best players in the league.
Curry can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. That was something else.
Good luck in stopping Harden tonight. Another classic performance from the ultimate scoring machine.
Outside, Simmons. To the wing on the left. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Now here is Harris. Here's Curry with the three. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Blake Griffin. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another miss by Curry. Irving finds Harris. Here is Harden. From deep three-point range. And a deep three from Irving. Missed. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
You
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, and before we...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Jordan, Harden out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Middleton. Oh, that's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Harden against Holiday. Harden right side. Puts it up from 15. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
He's off on that one. DiVincenzo against Harden. And Harden with the stop.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Holiday against Harden. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break for the finish and the jam by Harden.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Harden with it. Here's Jordan. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 on the clock. Left side, Jordan. And the rejection by Giannis. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013.
Wow, hammering it in.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis and stolen by Jordan. Harden surveying the D. Throws it up high. Claxton no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Harden dishes to Brown. Harden outside. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it. Harden's got 8 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Holiday against Harris. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Jeff Green is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Nets leading by 4. And here is Irving. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Here's Connaughton. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Irving drives in. And the layup's good off the glass.
Blinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost. And when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
Giannis with it. Picked up by Harris. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Pass to Holiday. All alone. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A nice shot by Irving.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bucks trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Bucks miss again. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Holiday against Irving. Bobbed up there for Green. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel. Now T. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets out in front, up by 8. We've got more NBA basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Goes back up. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 6 on the bucket from Portis.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now here's Irving. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Portis. The finish, and Portis throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And Forbes kicks to DiVincenzo. The pass to Connaughton. Rebounded by the Nets.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it's Shamet missing. Bucks trail by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. DiVincenzo against KD. Portis can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge
and stay strong mentally.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Landry Shamet. Forbes dishes to Tucker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. From deep. The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets leading by 9. Durant with it. Good, nice job down low. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Here's DiVincenzo. The shot comes out, and Brooklyn will come the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Durant. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. And here's Holiday. Stolen by Harden. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
And that one's good by Giannis.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Harden outside. Goes up to the stripe. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding up. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan helped. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, Brown out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the 5. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
The shot's good from Irving.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. For three, Middleton. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Oh, Griffin in position. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice job there from Griffin as he excels in pick-and-roll play. His movement after the screen, so tough to get him off track.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Lopez. His first attempt of the game finds the target. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Irving surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Middleton dishes to Tucker. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Nets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here is Harden. 8 points for him. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Connaughton. It's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Connaughton passes to Portis. Middleton outside. A 3. But he gets it back. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Harden. Nets leading by 14. The wide open look for Durant. Rebound Milwaukee. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Middleton the pass to Tucker. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. Tries it from 19. KD with the bucket. Durant's got 12.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Forbes kicks to Portis. Middleton for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Passes to KD. The rebound by the Bucks. Stolen by Durant. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Antetokounmpo is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Brown outside. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 16.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Takes a 3. That shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Green. Landry Shamet comes in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Antetokounmpo passes to Forbes. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
On the wing, Harris to the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And some very quick points for him on that possession.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Irving. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Holiday, here we go. Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. He feeds it to Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, DeAndre Jordan wants his jump shot to be taken seriously. The more you make, the more it will be.
Back to Portis, and stolen by Jordan. And here's Irving. From the arc. Jordan kicks to Shamet. Inside. Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. Nets with the new shot clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Off target from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 18. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Nets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Irving from long range. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rejected by Harris.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Now the Bucks moving it up. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Left side, Harris.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Nice shot by Portis.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Holiday against Irving. Harris outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Pass to Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home court. A look from above the incredible City Hall building, and is this...
Hey, Kevin, with this...
growing together and staying healthy, 2 important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Teague, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Kicks it to Curry. No good with the triple. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight. Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Giannis left side. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Count that bucket.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Outside, Simmons. Down low, Embiid. And the shot goes in.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Outside Curry. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Right side Teague. To the inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Simmons. Top of the key, Harris. Back to Simmons. And the rejection by Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now here is Harris. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Teague. Milwaukee leading by 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Harris outside. Simmons against Holiday. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And stolen by Jeff Teague. inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here is Hill. He feeds it to Howard. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Bucket is good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Now here's Milton. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? But they'll get another chance. Howard, the pass to Tolliver. And the rejection by Giannis. Tries yet again. Shot left block. Rebound, Milwaukee. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. That one drops for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some
being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Teague. Portis is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Hill. Here's Thibault. Pass to Howard. Great D that time from Portis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Passes it to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. T kicks to Connaughton. It's stolen. Pushing it up. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Teague, the pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. Teague's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And over time, Teague has really gotten more and more comfortable shooting his three-point shot, and that's impressive considering what a weapon it can be for him.
Here's Hill. There's the pass to Thibault. It's back to Hill. The 76ers need to get off a shot. It's rebounded by Portis.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Over to the left wing. Back to Simmons. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Teague, here we go.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Bucks leading by 16. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Right side, Portis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Simmons slams it in.
Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
Portis, Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Portis can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Back to Korkmaz. He dishes it to Tolliver. He gets it in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Connaughton from 11 feet away. Here's Portis. Reverses. And it's good on the layup. Portis has got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Teague against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. The drive by Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size, that you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. A 12-point game. Here's Embiid, and he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Picked away. And pushing it up is Philadelphia. The 76ers again in transition. Thybulle can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 10. There's the lob to Portis. That one, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Got a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Some changes for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
And they double up Embiid. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside for Simmons. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. The 76ers trail by 10. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
They get the rebound. Simmons. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Simmons got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Guarded by Harris. Middleton on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Here's Simmons, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Middleton can't get it to go. Here's Philadelphia. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Simmons slams it in.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hills subbed in for Ben Simmons. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Giannis outside to the middle. Portis kicks to Forbes. Pass to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard.
Nice display of excellent timing there by Middleton. Just skying for the basket at the right time off of those lob passes. Really good at anticipating where that pass is and how soon it's going to get to him.
Milton kicks to Thibault. Hill has the open look. And the 76ers get it back. Here's Embiid. Goes up again. The kick out to Hill. Pass to Embiid. Howard trying to free himself up. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Embiid. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Harris is checked in for Embiid. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton outside. Here's Connaughton. He kicks to Lopez. Back to Connaughton. Over Milton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Passes it to Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo gives to Holiday. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Kept alive. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Here's Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. I mean, really skilled at making the defense get a little shaky when he has the ball.
And Simmons drops them both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Giannis drives in. A nice shot by Tucker.
There you go, P.J. Tucker showing you he's reliable in the clutch.
Up top, Simmons. Guarded by Holiday. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. Tucker, the pass to Connaughton. Giannis with it. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Harris, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big time shot there. And he's comfortable in that role.
Connaughton kicks to Middleton. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Outside for Simmons. To take the lead. It falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The kick out to Holiday. Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Simmons. It's good.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player, somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet. What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And here's Green outside. Can't get it to fall. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here. Are wrapped up. The starting five. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents. So the next starting five. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. Now, here is Harden. Irving finds Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots offline with his 3. Curry looking it over. For the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Durant wide open. He fires. Harris kicks to Jordan. The 3 from KD. He can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Outside, Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Down low. Out to Harris. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
Harden the pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Durant with another miss.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And the shot is good.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Simmons passes to Curry. They double-team Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 5 now.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harden's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry on the wing. Simmons dishes to Harris. Curry on the wing. Harris kicks to Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
It's Harden with the drive. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Curry. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's the teardrop. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact and getting to the line, and Harden has an endless number of ways to do it.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Now, here's Thibault. Back to Korkmaz. Stolen by Harden. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's blocked. Second shot opportunity. Brown finds Griffin. Irving looking for an opening. A three-pointer off the mark. 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Now, Thibault over Green. Thibault can't get it to go. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Irving's shot is good.
Oh, I like when Irving turns on the jet. Amazing quickness on the drive from the speedy guard.
Pass to Milton. Here's Hill. Back to Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Sinks the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Harden kicks to Irving. Harden outside. There's the 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Taking control of the tempo. I mean, Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Howard against Griffin. Howard, that's good. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
From deep, Harden.
And defense, a big part of what Hill brings to the table. He doesn't take possessions off.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think you get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Anthony Tolliver out there with Howard. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Oh, and look out. KD is just hurting everyone's feelings with that slam. Simply amazing.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yes, yeah, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep it guessing.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for George Hill. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving, and he comes up with the deuce.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Brown dishes to Harris. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in, 11 feet away. Here's Howard. Up and in on the layup. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards, the size, touch, and time that he possesses. Just a lethal concoction.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Maxey. Back to Tolliver. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 10. And here's Harden. He has 7. Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Thibault. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Embiid.
Oh, Harden is so good at finishing these and ones. I mean, he is just a thorn in the D side.
Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely, and the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the contest. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Goes back up. Misses off the right iron. Nets trail by 10. Lobbed up there for KD. Harden, that's good.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Harden, guarded closely. Durant for three, sinks the three-pointer. KD's got 5.
You just feel like it's going in. Durant has a lethal-looking stroke from beyond the arc.
And there's the pass to Thibault. And Durant comes to help. And it's sent back by KD. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD drives in. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's intercepted. Now here's Harden, defended by Thibault. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. And so we wrap up the first half. 76ers on top. They're up by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Shaq. And that's.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Green, and it's Griffin in at the 5.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
One-on-one here. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Irving. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jumps up, and Embiid throws it down.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Passes it to Green. Back to Irving. Griffin against Embiid. Griffin kicks to Irving. KD on the wing. And the three off target. Philadelphia leading by 13. The drive by Simmons. Yep, it counts. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of the best point guards in the league, getting inside and finish. Kyrie Irving.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. They double team Curry to the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Harris is checked in for the Nets. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Irving against Hill. For 3, Harris. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Hill passes to Green. But they recover it. Harris dishes to Hill. Curry wide open. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Curry's got 11 points.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Hill against Irving. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And the Nets miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Green, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shot's good from Irving.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. 5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Simmons. Outside for Curry. Shot on the wing. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
Simmons against Irving. Simmons passes to Green. Now here's Howard. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Harris dishes to Harden. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris misses. Philadelphia leading by 12. Outside Curry. The 76ers with another miss. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition, finding a great shot as a result.
Simmons against Irving. Simmons passes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And a deep three from Harden. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then there's Hill. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Hill looking it over. To the inside. Here's Milton. To the paint. The kick out to Hill. From past the arc. From deep three-point range. And the 76ers get it back. And no good. Nets trail by 11. Outside Irving. Harden inside the three-point line. Back to Irving. On the wing, Harris. A three ball. Trains the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Hill. Howard kicks to Hill. Bobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Rebounded by Howard. Philadelphia leading by 10. Inside, Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
The deep three from Harden. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, Harden has no fear of pulling up from distance. I mean, he has the range and the game. Just a remarkable shooter from deep.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the Nets also making a change. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Embiid inside, guarded by Jordan. Here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris's shot is off.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And a deep three from Harden. Again, the miss by Harden. Thing burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And a wide open look for Simmons. A three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 9. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside. Just a terrific night from Harden.
Outside, Simmons. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 9. Harden dishes to KD. Outside Irving. Harris against Green. Lets it go with the 3. Joe Harris, and that's good.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Over Jordan. Rebounded by the Nets.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
And so here is Philadelphia. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown.
It's so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot off.
Here's Harris. No good. So the 76ers win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
For the land of the free.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Holiday. Brook Lopez is out there with Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Teague in at the two-guard spot. And for the Nets, Joe Harris is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Holiday with it. It's stolen by Harris. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
And that one is good. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Teague, the pass to Holiday. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Shoots from 12. And that one goes long.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Lopez. Left side, Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 8 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Harden leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here's Middleton, and the Bucks miss again. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And now Harris running the floor all by himself. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Harden scanning the floor. And he banks in the layup. 16 points for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Teague dishes to Middleton. Back to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Brown the pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Nets. Antetokounmpo, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Bucks trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden dishes to Griffin. Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out in transition there.
Now, here is Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 20 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's Brooklyn, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the point. Bobbed up there for Green. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Brooklyn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Lopez comes in for P.J. Tucker. Teague's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Lopez kicks to Holiday. To the paint. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Holiday's got his first basket.
That's a great try from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Here's Irving and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Holiday. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Lopez against Durant. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Durant. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
KD looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender over-aggressive there. But the conventional wisdom is you're trying to do whatever it is that you can to disrupt Durant's rhythm.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Portis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Nets leading by 12. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Griffin. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. to the inside. Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Forbes dishes to Middleton. Back to Forbes. Middleton outside. Shoots the three. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Forbes.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Irving kicks to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Teague against Irving. Middleton outside. Forbes the pass to Teague. Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lobbed up there for KD.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. Trailing by 13. Stolen by Durant. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Irving. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now the pass to Forbes. Here's Middleton. The layup missed. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And so it's Brooklyn riding a... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Bat. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. Bat.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
They've got Griffin. Harden out there with Luwawu. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable pop-up. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Harden up top. Teague covering. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, how about the power from DJ there, slamming it down.
Bucks trail by 15. Giannis kicks to Forbes. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and then for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bryn Forbes, and it's Holiday in for Teague. Harden the pass to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again, maybe this season.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Harden against Holiday. Harden can't hit.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Green. 1:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. The shot's good from Irving. And the Nets lead by 12.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo, and it's in there.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Irving passes to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Giannis kicks to Connaughton. Back to Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 27.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Here's Irving. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Teague. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. And they pick up 2. And the Nets lead by 8.
Well, Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
And here's Holiday. Outside Teague. Kicks it down to Middleton. This one for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Irving dishes to Brown. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, maybe not the highest of flyers, Durant, but because of his reach, it's so easy for him to win above the rim.
Holiday, the pass to Teague. The kick out to Holiday from deep. No good there. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And Durant, here we go. Irving with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And James Harden has subbed in for Brown. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Jeff Teague. Oh, Griffin in position.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the right side. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 29 in the game.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Harden outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He throw good, James Harden.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 10-point game. Knocked away. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Jordan. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
Here's Giannis. Tries again. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Down low. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Bucks trail by 12. Here's Holiday. Giannis kicks to Connaughton. And the pass to Forbes. Back to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Passes it to Forbes. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo, no good. Brooklyn leading by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Back to Forbes. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Here is Harden. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. So it's the Nets picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. The countdown is on. It's the NBA on 2. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And it's Lopez penetrating. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. The pass to Curry, taken away by Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, finished off the break. Antetokounmpo's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bucks.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Simmons against Giannis. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid finds Curry. Curry with another miss. Now DiVincenzo. Oh, Middleton in position. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Simmons. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton drives in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Now here's Simmons. Passes to Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And Embiid gets it to go.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, shows some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And here is Curry. Following the three from Drew Holiday. Curry finds Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Embiid.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Middleton on the wing. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. That one goes in. 10 points for him.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Embiid. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Lopez with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here is Hill. Back to Milton. To the paint. And stolen by Portis. Here's Connaughton, defended by Milton. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Up again. And Hill is right there.
You know, one of the things that makes George Hill so good defensively is that tremendous length. And it helps him rebound the ball, too.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 7. And back in a moment. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the 1.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Here's Thybulle. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Holiday. Here's Portis. Gets an open look and hits.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. He's looking for Howard and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Here's Forbes. That one misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Korkmaz. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Milton finds Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through. A lot of great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 12 in the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Outside Hill. 1:14 left in the first half. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Fires at the elbow. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
Here is Tolliver. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lopez with the block. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the shot goes down. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Milton with it. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Passes it to Tolliver. The three. Drills it from outside. Got it off in time. No good. Shot missing. And that's it for the first half of it. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And here is Antetokounmpo on the wing, Holiday. That one wide left.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks trail. Curry with the steal. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got his first points of the night.
Hey, he's so good at running to the right spot at the right time in transition. Seth Curry, somebody you've got to have an eye on in the open court.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 14 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Embiid against Lopez. Just 4 to shoot. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Shoots over Embiid. Lopez, no luck. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Back to Holiday. Over to the wing. Forbes the pass to Portis. Here's Holiday, and that one drops. He has 5.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Simmons looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got the lead back up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Portis. It's stolen by Green. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. And stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Hill. Good work there as it goes. Hill's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Korkmaz. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA. Didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Bucks passing it around, and they get it, and Giannis will lay it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Harris outside. The pass to Embiid. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Portis. There's the lob to Portis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It counts, and the foul. That one on Hill.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
6 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, Korkmaz. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. And there's Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Scott. And it's Howard in at the 5, patrolling the paint. The jump hook. It's deflected. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Scott, the pass to Maxey. Sinks that one from the post. And the 76ers lead by 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
They get a hand on it, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Maxey. Bucks trail by 3. Holiday up top, guarded by Simmons. To tie it up. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. Stolen by Middleton. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Simmons inside. Defended by Middleton, and it's good for 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Feeds to Simmons. The dish to Curry. And that one drops for him. And now a 5-point 76ers lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Simmons against Middleton. Simmons' shot is good.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Holiday with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Outside for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
Left side, Portis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Portis. Goes up the baseline. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Holiday against Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Embiid, no good. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Holiday is running. Doesn't go for him.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Embiid kicks to Curry. No good from outside.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Pass to Curry. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.